Hi there! We're so excited to help you get started building serverless applications with SAM, our serverless application model. My name is Nikki.
I'm Drew. I'm a product manager on the AWS Lambda team.
And I'm Randall. I'm a fan of serverless.
So what is SAM, Drew?
SAM stands for the Serverless Application Model. It's a really simple way to build serverless applications on AWS. It provides a shorthand notation that you can use to define your serverless application and then deploy it to production.
And the cutest mascot.
Yes, that is true.
You can't not love the squirrel. So are there any tools for developers to use SAM?
Yeah, the SAM comes with the SAM CLI, which is a command line interface that lets you quickly create a new application, test it and debug it locally, package and deploy your application to the cloud, and then the SAM logs command helps you fetch, tail, and filter logs from functions executing in the cloud.
So can you show us more of this SAM local stuff?
Yeah, let's dive into it.
Let's see it in action.
I'm going to start with SAM init.
And does that start our application off?
That creates an application for you, and I'm just going to show you what we...
So you could have given that a runtime to choose your programming language.
You can customize the runtime. You can customize the name of the project. So let's go into the SAM app that just got created. And as you can see, we've created a README that walks you through what to do next when you get started with SAM.
Awesome.
Hello World contains the code and tests, and the template contains your application model.
I like the test-driven development.
That's what we strive for.
You're encouraging it. So how do I run it locally?
Local is the coolest part of SAM, and SAM executes your Lambda function in a Lambda-like environment locally. So you can do things like step through debug and really iterate super quickly on your function code as you're developing it.
And is it running that in a Docker container?
It is running that in a Docker container.
Pretty cool.
Okay, so this is an application that I've built for this purpose. It is just an application that returns greetings in 5 different ways. I have a function called yo that just returns yo. And
Are you going to invoke that one?
yes, I will locally. So all I need to do to invoke it locally is type in sam local invoke yo. And since I don't have an event to pass in, I'm just going to say no event. And what this is doing right now, it is starting up that Docker container and executing my function called yo inside that container.
Just as if it were running on AWS?
Very similar.
Way cool.
And spinning out the logs right in the terminal.
And spitting out the logs. Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
And the part that I like the most about SAM is the ability to test and debug locally, because that really speeds up the development cycle.
You mean I can like step through my function?
Yes, absolutely. So you can set a breakpoint, and I've done that here. And to start it in debug mode, I just need to add the -d flag and say step through debug, start Lambda in debug mode. And this starts up the debugger and starts listening on that port. And now I just hit the attached debugger and it hits the breakpoint.
Awesome. That's super awesome.
Yeah, this makes it
fast.
super easy to go line by line and see the values of different variables, etc. So it's pretty cool.
So how can our customers get started with AWS SAM?
You can go to aws.amazon.com/serverless and click on Developer Tools to get SAM today.
We hope you check it out. Thanks so much for joining us.